In the energy quadrant, taking a look at the April crude oil contract, which dropped about 1.5% on the lows today, finishing down about 1%, 1.38% actually, but back above $64. It's the second session lower for the April crude oil. We got down below $64 on the low. 63.92 was that low. We finished about 64.16 or so, as I mentioned, down 1.38% or so. And on the upside, almost got to $66 a barrel in WTI in the April contract. $65.98 was the high. That was up about 1.43%. Now we are down on the week. It's only 2 days in, but so far we're still up on the month. So a mixed bag in terms of price levels, and considering where we're at, kind of represents the breakout into the mid-60s in the first place. Now there are still some refinery troubles plaguing the southern oil producing regions of the United States. Less than half of refineries that were down due to the Texas freeze are operating normally, according to a story by Bloomberg. Only 7 of the 18 refineries that accounted for as much as 5.5 million barrels of processed product are fully back online. In the last batch of EIA data, the weekly refinery figure dropped to 56% for the week ending February 26th, and that's the lowest capacity figure since the EIA started keeping records in November of 1990. We'll get that data again tomorrow. And U.S. production, speaking of the EIA, cut their estimate on the decline of U.S. production. Previously, they had it at a decline of 290,000 barrels, but they've revised it to a drop of only 160,000 barrels. So supply continues to be the biggest thing, as demand clearly is starting to increase with the success of vaccinations. Now, that would put the U.S. at about 11.15 million barrels for the year, and that keeps the U.S. solidly in that top 3 of producers, as always, depending on what Saudi Arabia and Russia agree to and actually do produce.